Hey everyone, welcome to another top 10 list. In this top 10 list is my top 10 favorite movie scores. Oh, yes, I've done a lot of top 10s about genres and different actors and directors. But you know what? Let's talk about the music, because the music also makes a movie. It creates atmosphere, creates tone, and sometimes it's just really catchy and awesome to hear. And I thought I'd give my top 10 favorite scores and soundtracks, but they're both separate lists. And I'm going to start off with the scores. I love a good score, and great music composers just make the movie all the more awesome. And I thought I'd count down my top 10 personal favorite movie scores. And of course, before a top 10 list, you gotta have your honorable mentions. And my honorable mentions for movie scores are Superman the Movie, Rocky, Gladiator, Lawrence of Arabia, The Matrix, Inception, North by Northwest, Gone with the Wind, and Edward Scissorhands. All phenomenal movies with amazing scores. Just couldn't make the top 10 list. But what did make my top 10 was my number 10, and that is the movie Jaws, composed by John Williams. Yes, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Did I say more? That score is enough. Everybody knows that score. That is the most chilling, most iconic score in any monster movie / horror movie. That is just breathtaking. Every time I hear that John Williams score, I piss my pants. Thank God I'm not in water, because I'd be afraid I'd die by some shark. This movie made me scared to go in the water, even in a swimming pool which there are no sharks in. But yeah, Jaws is an amazing movie, one of Steven Spielberg's best films, and the score by John Williams just makes it all the more creepy, and I love the score. John Williams, you're going to see a lot of John Williams on this list, because he is my favorite music composer, and this is one of his best ones. Jaws, amazing score. Number 9 is The Godfather, composed by Nino Rota. Yes, I love The Godfather, and the score is actually kind of creepy in a weird way, because it feels like you're just about to enter this weird, dark, gritty story, and you are, and the score just symbolizes it. Nino Rota is a very, very good composer, and he did an amazing job with the score. It feels very old school, the score, but also feels very mob-esque. A lot of mob scores have this kind of feel, this kind of score, this very dazzling and very disturbing kind of score, and it's really well done. The orchestra is just very beautifully composed, and it just creates great atmosphere, and it just makes the movie all the more chilling and all the more gritty, and I love The Godfather. Everyone loves The Godfather. It's Francis Ford Coppola. This is freaking Marlon Brando, Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, James Caan, Robert Duvall. Everyone loves The Godfather, and the score just makes The Godfather all the more brilliant. Love the score. Coming number 8 is Jurassic Park, composed by John Williams. Yes, God, I miss you again, John Williams. Yeah, I told you, a lot of John Williams. Yes, I told you, a lot of John Williams in this top 10 list, and of course, this is Jurassic Park. Come on. Da, 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 na, 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 na. Yes, I love Jurassic Park. The sequels are Jurassic World was pretty good, but Jurassic Park has been my childhood. It's the first movie I ever saw, and I ever said, that's an experience, and John Williams' score is amazing. This was one of the first movie soundtracks I listened to. This is one of the first movie soundtracks I ever bought. I love this soundtrack. I keep calling it a soundtrack. It's not really a sound. It comes in a soundtrack, but it's a score. John Williams' score makes this movie amazing. Hear the score, you feel like you're about to watch an epic film. And you are, because this movie is epic, and the score is epic. Love the score. Coming number 7 is 1989 Batman, composed by Danny Elfman. Okay, I just couldn't decide by Danny Elfman's scores, because I love so many scores composed by Danny Elfman, like Edward Scissorhands, Ed Wood, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Nightmare Before Christmas, all beautifully scored movies. But the best Danny Elfman score, hands down, is the 1989 Batman movie with Michael Keaton, Jack Nicholson, and Kim Basinger. The score is just brilliant. I know the Christopher Nolan Batman movies were really well composed by Hans Zimmer. You know, the dun, 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 dun. But I love this score. Just it feels like a Batman score. Like, every time I listen to the score, I feel like I'm in the middle of a Batman movie, because I am, and this score just symbolizes Batman. This score is just so iconic. The animated series almost like played off of it, because the animated series score sounds a lot like this Danny Elfman score, and yeah, it's just a brilliant score. This is the Batman score everyone talks about. This is the score that represents Batman himself. Yes, the Hans Zimmer score is nice, but this is Batman. This score represents Batman. This is the tone for Batman. It's dark, but it's also campy and fun. Because Batman can be fun too. He's a fun guy. Well, I heard. Coming number 6 is The Lion King, composed by Hans Zimmer. Yes, the songs in The Lion King are amazing. I love the songs. Come on, Hakuna Matata, Be Prepared, you know, The Circle of Life. But this is not the soundtrack. This is the score. And the score is very, very well done. It's very grand and very big, and it just feels huge. The scope of this score just feels great. And it fits well with the movie, because the movie itself is very big and very huge and very grand. And that's what the score is. Hans Zimmer was a perfect choice. Yes, I know Hans Zimmer's scores for Inception and the Dark Knight trilogy are very, very well done. But his score in The Lion King is hands down his best. Phenomenal Hans Zimmer score. Coming number 5 is the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy, composed by Howard Shore. Yes, another amazing, magnetic, energetic score. I love the score for all 3 Lord of the Rings films. Fellowship of the Ring, Two Towers, Return of the King. They're just great scores. The score in the first one, the second one kind of repeated the first one, so that's why I include them all. But it had a very fun, adventurous feel to the score, Howard Shore score. And then the Return of the King, it got more energetic, but it also got a little more grand. I love the score when the King of Rohan is making his speech, and that score playing, the do-do-do-do-do. I love that score. And the score in the beginning of the Return of the King, when Gollum is transforming into that mutant thing. Well, he's transforming into Gollum, because he was Smeagol before, but yeah, that score in the opening, oh my god, it scares the living shit out of me. It's like haunting. It's almost hauntingly beautiful in a way, and the Howard Shore score in all 3 of these films are just amazing. And again, they've become iconic, just like a lot of John Williams' scores. And I love Howard Shore, and I love a lot of his scores in other films, but Lord of the Rings score is just hands down his best. He did a fantastic job. Coming number 4 is The Good, and the Bad, and the Ugly, composed by Ennio Morricone. Yes, another iconic score, the boom, 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 boom. That was terrible, but I know. Yes, Sergio Leone's The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Clint Eastwood, oh, I love him in this movie. I love all of them. I love Eli Wallach in this movie. I love everybody in this movie. They're all great, and yeah, I love all of the Dollars trilogy, or the Man with No Name trilogy. I don't know what you guys call it, but I love Fistful of Dollars. I love A Few Dollars More. But The Good, the Bad, the Ugly is an amazing movie. It's an epic, in my account. It's an epic a masterpiece epic western. And yeah, the score is just amazing. It's very well crafted, and it just feels like an amazing western score. Anytime I think of an amazing western score, I think of The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. What else you gotta say? Kick-ass score. Coming number 3 is Raiders of the Lost Ark, composed by John Williams. Yes, once again, more John Williams. Yes, how could we not forget Raiders of the Lost Ark? Come on. No, 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 no. Whoosh. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Yes, Indiana Jones is my hero. I've had a lot of heroes in movies. Indiana Jones is my hero. A lot of people have Batman, a lot of people have Superman, some people have Han Solo. I have Indiana Jones. He is my hero. I want to be just like Indiana Jones when I grow up. It won't happen, but a man can dream, and I love the score in Raiders of the Lost Ark. All the Indiana Jones movies, but it started in Raiders of the Lost Ark, and John Williams got an Oscar nomination for Raiders of the Lost Ark, and it's an amazing score. It's so, so awesome. It just gets you so pumped up every time you hear that Indiana Jones theme, the na-na-na. Every time you hear that score, you just get excited and pumped. You just want to see Indiana Jones kick some ass, and it's fucking great. Just one of John Williams' funnest scores, and I love it. Indiana Jones, amazing. Coming number 2 is E.T. the Extraterrestrial, composed by John Williams. Yes, are you getting sick of John Williams already? I hope you're not, because he's amazing. John Williams is just one of the greatest movie composers ever. He composes his songs just so beautifully. The way the orchestra plays with the tone and atmosphere in all these films, it's just amazing. It's amazing, 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 amazing. I could say amazing a bajillion times, but it is. He's amazing. And E.T. is one of his masterpieces. The way he scored this movie is brilliant. It's just so freaking well done. And every time I hear that ending score, tears come to my eyes. It's just so beautiful and a lot of fun and energetic, and it's just well suited for the tone of the film. And yeah, one of John Williams' best. And my number 1 favorite movie score is, I am cheating a bit because it is actually a 3-way tie. And yes, the 3-way tie is John Williams for Star Wars, and Bernard Herrmann for Psycho. Oh, there's more. and Randy Elderman for The Last of the Mohegans. Yes, 3 great scores for 3 different movies, and I just couldn't decide. Movie scores are just so amazing, and I just could not pick a favorite. The Star Wars score is amazing, the Psycho score is amazing, The Last of the Mohegans score is amazing. I cannot choose a favorite between these 3. They're just both equally amazing, and I just couldn't decide. Let's start with Star Wars. Star Wars, of course, it's Star Wars. That and yes, and of course we can't forget the Phantom Menace one, but that's not included. The original Star Wars score, it's amazing. John Williams won his Oscar for it, and it's totally well deserved. Of course, the Psycho score, it's just awesome. I love the opening to the Psycho score, that bum 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 bum. It just actually kind of feels like you're not even going to watch a horror movie. It feels like you're watching an action movie. But then you find out it is a horror movie. And mostly that is thanks to the brilliant score in the shower scene. That brilliant score. And of course, The Last of the Mohegans. I can't hum any of those scores, but it's amazing. It's one of the best scores I've ever heard, and it just fit the movie perfectly. I know, like, some people will be thinking, oh, this is cheating, you can't have a 3-way tie. Yes, I can. It's my top 10 list, and I just couldn't pick a favorite. They're all equally amazing, and I just listen to all 3 of these scores all the time. I'm always blown away by all 3 of them, and yeah, I just couldn't pick a favorite. These 3 are my favorites. Those are my favorite scores. Yeah, that was my top 10 personal favorite movie scores. So yeah, please comment below, give me your top 10 favorite movie scores. Comment below, let me know. I'd love to hear your opinions. And as always, if you like this video, please like and subscribe to this channel and join the dark side.